Do you want to craft a creatively fulfilling, community building, financially stable art business? In this episode, I'm going to walk you through how to do that with my brand magic blueprint that will show you the exact process for how to turn the thing you love the most into the thing people know and love you for, so that you can make that happen. This brand magic blueprint is the exact framework that I use with all of my clients, and it is what we are going to be going through in the Brand Your Passion Collective, the membership community for artists, members, and creatives who want to craft that creatively fulfilling, community building, financially stable art business. I told you all about this community in the last episode, and if you are listening to this episode on the day that it comes out, it is launch day today, and doors are officially opening. So, don't fear if you are not interested in joining, that's fine. You are still going to learn a lot from this episode. You're going to learn the exact steps to follow to brand your passion. But if you are interested in joining, you are also going to see what we're going to be working on inside of the collective. So, without further ado, let's dive in. Hello and welcome to Brand Your Passion, the show that helps you turn the thing you love the most into the thing people know and love you for. If you're an artist or maker who is ready to get more eyes on your work, more engagement in your audience, and more creativity in your life, then you're in the right place. I'm your host, Holly Arnett, the brand strategist and coach for creatives, and it's time to brand your passion. When it comes to your business, your creative business, our mission is to transform your brand, to grow your audience, and to attract raving fans so that we can get you those more customers, get you more sustainable income, and basically enable you to have that creatively fulfilling, community building, financially stable art business, right? It all comes back to transforming your brand so that then you get that audience, you get those fans, you get that consistent income, and then you can achieve those things. So imagine taking your brand from maybe where it is right now, feeling scattered, uncertain, kind of all over the place, to a really powerful, cohesive force that turns those heads and wins those hearts. So the goal is, whether throughout the membership or on your own or through listening to this podcast, however you choose to do that, we want to help you to build a brand that gives you, number one, unshakable clarity. So we want no more second guessing. The goal is that you will know exactly who your ideal fans are, what your brand stands for, and how you are going to connect with your audience in a way that feels like genuine and true to you. Number two is that we want a standout brand identity. So you can say goodbye to like a messy or inconsistent brand. We want your brand's look, voice, and message to all be cohesive and memorable so that you can be instantly recognizable and admired by your fans. And speaking of fans, number three is that we want a loyal audience of fans and customers so that you can stop feeling invisible in that crowded market. We want a brand strategy that is designed to captivate your audience so that you can build a dedicated community of fans who love your work and are excited to support your journey. Number four is that you want confidence and focus. We want you to stop guessing if you are on the right track. When you have a clear plan and actionable steps, you are going to feel empowered to make decisions that align with your goals and your vision for your creative business. And last but not least, we want consistent sales and opportunities. When your brand is working as a magnet for the right fans and customers, you're going to be set up to grow your business easily. It's going to attract the right opportunities that align with your creative goals, whether that is sales or maybe it's collaborations or partnerships or features that gain you recognition as an artist and in your industry. So these things are not just about creating a better brand for the sake of creating a better brand. It's about creating a brand that elevates your work, reflects how great your work is, connects with your audience on a deeper level and really builds that engagement in that community, and ultimately helps you build the business of your dreams, like the business that you have been dreaming about. This is why we start our creative businesses, because we have this dream and this vision for what we want being an artist to feel and be like. We want to help you to get there. I want to help you to get there. and we can do that through branding. So, how do we do it? It all starts with a strategy, with a plan, with a clear direction. So we want to craft a custom brand strategy for your creative business so that you can, number one, gain clarity on your mission, your values, your audience, so that you know what you're doing and you have a brand that feels authentic to you. Number two, you define what makes your brand memorable and stands out in a crowded marketplace. So that's strategically and also visually. Like, what is it that makes you different and how can you stand out through your copy, through your visuals, through everything to make you feel and look differently. And number three, create that cohesive visual identity and marketing plan to engage fans and drive sales. So with this brand strategy, when you have that, you are going to be able to turn it into an actionable plan for attracting those raving fans and turning them into loyal customers. I've just talked to you about kind of the goals, why this is important, why you want a strategy to help you do that. And so what I have been working on is the curriculum inside of my community, inside of the Brand Your Passion Collective, which is you can also follow if you are not going to join. That's totally fine, but I'm going to explain it to you so you'll understand kind of what goes into branding your passion either way. But basically, yes, the Brand Your Passion Collective is a community. It's a community for creatives, but we are all working towards the same thing, turning the thing that we love the most into the thing people know and love us for together. And it is my job to help you do that. And over the last few years, I've had different versions of a program called Map Your Brand Magic. Started as a small mastermind and then a course inside my last program, and now it's becoming the signature program inside the collective. But I have completely revamped it, like torn it down, started from scratch, and just, basically built it from the ground up using the framework, the systems that I have used with my one-on-one design clients, my one-on-one coaching clients, my all the stuff I teach you throughout the podcast, like everything that I know, but in a really easy to understand, bite-sized way to manage, fully manageable way to follow structure for you to go through. And I've been working with a really incredible curriculum design expert. Her name is Vix Meldrew, to make sure that this is the most practical, tangible, helpful curriculum you have ever taken on branding. So without further ado, here is the curriculum that we are going to be working through in the Brand Your Passion Collective. But also, if you are not going to join, this is kind of a cheat sheet on the Brand Magic Blueprint, aka the steps that you should be going through to brand your passion. So let's dive in. Module 1 that we're going to be going through is purpose. So in module 1, we're going to be defining the core essence of your brand by clarifying your impact, your vision, and your mission. This module is going to help you find the why behind your work, which will ground your brand in purpose so that it's going to resonate deeply with your fans and inspire everything that you create from here on out. Module number 2 is philosophy. So this is where you're going to discover the values and the unique approach that make your brand authentic and meaningful. In this module, you're going to shape a brand philosophy that reflects who you are and speaks directly to your audience, which is going to set you apart in a really powerful way. In module number 3, this is people. So we're going to dive into the minds and behaviors of your ideal audience and uncover who they are and what they love. This module is going to help you define and connect with the people who will become your loyal fans and bring clarity to how and where you are going to reach them. Module number 4 is personality. This is where we're going to craft a distinct voice and personality that feels true to your brand. By identifying key traits and defining your brand voice, you're going to be able to communicate consistently and confidently, creating a lasting impression on your audience. Module number 5, positioning. This is where we'll discover what makes your brand truly unique and memorable compared to everybody else. So in this module, you'll uncover the qualities that differentiate you, shape your reputation, and we're going to define a pitch that captures your creative essence in just a few words or a couple of sentences. Module 6, presentation. This is where you'll develop a cohesive visual identity that is instantly recognizable and memorable. In Module 6, this is presentation. This is where we'll start to develop a cohesive visual identity style that is instantly recognizable and memorable. So you'll start gathering inspiration and designing a polished mood board so that we can create a consistent look that sets your brand apart and shows off what makes you unique across all platforms. In Module 7, this is promotion. So here you are going to develop a clear and manageable marketing plan that aligns with your passions and skills. In this module, we're going to teach you how to define content pillars, choose the right platforms, and plan your promotion so that you can start to attract fans and customers consistently. And last but not least, performance. You are going to learn how to measure, adapt, and scale your brand strategy to keep it effective and relevant. This final module is going to empower you with the tools to track your success, fine-tune your approach, and stay on a steady path to growth. So, you are going to finish this curriculum with everything you need to go from undiscovered to unforgettable. And this part of the curriculum should take you 90 days. So in 3 months, under 3 months, you could power through it before that, but in under 3 months, you will have a full brand strategy, including your new pitch, your new mood board, and a full marketing plan that you didn't have before that will give you all the clarity, all the strategy, all the content planning that you are ready to go with. But that is not all. So as I just mentioned, you will have those 3 things, and at those 3 stages throughout this curriculum, you are going to be able to submit your work to me and mark your progress. So you're going to submit them to me. I'm going to give you feedback on all of those things so that you can check in, make sure that you're on the right track. I'll give you my expert opinion, and then you also be able to get feedback from the other people in the group to make sure, you get other people's thoughts as well from your fellow creatives. But yeah, we'll check in, make sure that you're artist bio pitch is communicating what you want it to communicate, that your mood board is reflecting your brand really well, and that you're on track to create an identity in the right way that reflects you really well, and that your marketing plan is really doing a great job and has all the right things that you need it to have to communicate what you need to communicate in a way that reflects you and works for you, and is going to be really consistent and sustainable for you. But when you submit your mood board, so that's the second one, you are going to unlock the coven. The coven is a VIP area where you are going to get access to next step, in-depth brand identity and marketing content, which will give you more tools, more strategies to refine your brand, captivate your audience, and stand out online. So basically, once you've done your mood board, you're then going to unlock all of the trainings and tools to fully create your brand identity. And then once you have also finished your marketing plan, you're going to unlock more information on more in-depth marketing strategies. So on things like email marketing and Instagram and all of those sorts of things. So we're doing the brand strategy, but then we're going to go deeper into further things as well. So you're going to have everything you need to complete a full brand, plus the community to support you along the way. So I have walked you through the entire curriculum now and what kind of steps go into it and what steps come after. So hopefully, if you are not interested in joining the collective, hopefully that has given you a good walkthrough of the process of branding your passion. If you are interested, hopefully that has given you a good glimpse of what we are going to be going through in the collective, as well as just being in a really supportive, really community-driven, cheerleading community of creatives. So it's going to be the best place to be if you do want to create that creatively fulfilling, community building, financially stable art business. This is where you want to be. So if you are ready to have that brand that attracts raving and returning customers on repeat, then today, as I said, the doors are open. So you want to join today and start building that brand that you've always dreamed of, one that captivates those fans, attracts those customers, and reflects your creative soul with your fellow creatives by your side. So if you are listening on the day this comes out, you have 48 hours to grab the founding member pricing of just $90 a year, a whole year for $90. And you get all of this for $90 or just $9 a month before it goes up. The price goes up in just 48 hours. So head to bit.ly/BYPC or click the link in the show notes now to join, and let's take your brand from to adored together. If you are listening outside the 48 hours, you can still join. The price is still going to be super low. We are trying to make this, not one of those programs that's like really expensive, really exclusive. This is about building the community, helping as many people to grow their brands, build their brands, get more creativity in the world. If you've heard me yarn on about my vision before, you know it is all about making the world a more creative place, one brand at a time. And so that is the goal here, is to make the world a more creative place, one brand at a time, and get more creatives in the community working on their brands as possible. If you want more context around the community, go back and listen to the last episode where I introduced the whole community and talked through how it came to be and all of that sort of stuff. And if you have any questions about the community, please hop over to Instagram or to Threads. I am at Maker and Moxie. You can come and just tag me on your stories or on your threads, or you can just send me a DM. I'm happy to chat anytime, and let's get you in the collective. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening. As always, keep being creative, keep creating, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Brand Your Passion. If you enjoyed this one, it would mean the world to me if you could share it on social media, and make sure to tag me at Maker and Moxie so that I can see and share it too. It really does help to get the show out there, which means that we can all work towards that Maker and Moxie vision of making the world a more creative place, one brand at a time. Thanks so much in advance, and I will talk to you in the next one. Until then, keep creating.